Sorry, please. Maybe let's make one clarification before we proceed. I want us to please, we're here to listen to one another. The fact that we are here, sorry please, the fact that we are here, we are representing different senatorial districts. And those senatorial districts expect us, for example, as it is now, to be in the chamber, in the conduct of the business of the Senate. But the way the Senate works as an institution, as we are here, we have been mandated by the Senate. And anywhere you see a committee of the Senate, by our rules, it is the Senate that is there. So please, I understand you are saying you want to see the presiding officer. The question is, the business of the Senate has to continue, but at the same time, we must listen to you. So that explains why we were selected to come here on directive. And if we leave here, haven't listened to you, we are going back to report back in plenary again what we've had from you. So please, the leader.
I'm helping you, are disturbing me. You want me to say
because it's about a conversation. And I think we have to do this conversation on a platter of understanding. Thank you very much.
Great Nigerian women. Great Nigerian women. Great Nigerian women. And we have women from different businesses here. We have women in political forum. We have women entrepreneurs. We have several women here that I will not be able to. Nigerian youth are also here. Okay, it's okay. So we have quite a number of people here. You can see that they are angry. It's not that they are unruly. People are just very angry. From yesterday, you can also see that the media have been telling us about what happened yesterday. The leader of the house. However, at this point, have something that we want to talk to them about. We will need to have that conversation. We had been here sometimes last week with the leaders of women, the Honorable Minister, the First Lady, came here on behalf of Nigerian women to have a conversation or to observe, to make their presence known, to make our issues known. And there were commitments that were made. Some of them were recorded by the Senate President about the gender sensitivity of the National Assembly. We also have from the House of Reps. So we want to see them to explain to us what really happened and to help us to know what can be done to redress this big wrong that have made both educated, literate, illiterate Nigerian women to stand in front of you to say that we are demanding to see them. So we appreciate you, sir. We appreciate you, ma'am. We appreciate what you have said and we respect you. We are not in any way disrespectful to your office. But I am also obeying the command. I'm a general.
You have a constituency.
I have a constituency.
That's so.
I'm also obeying the command of my constituency. For today, my constituency, they have maths here. They have thoughts here.
We are going
They
to
have
the second
stove
gate
here.
because we are aware that the second gate.
They have everything here. And we don't want them, the BBC is here, everybody is here. It's an embarrassment to the country. We feel it will be better if they dignify us. At least we have been dehumanized yesterday. If they dignify us by coming to speak with us. So, distinguished Senator Boniface, we are not saying no to your request, but we are just doing what we do in the House. Filing a motion for amendment of the motion that we have brought to us.
Yes.
So kindly amend that motion to allow us to see face to face with the Senate President. And please, if the eyes are it, let me know. If you the motion is no. Please say nay.
The nays have traveled.
The nays are not in. But if it says it's aye, let me hear you say aye. The ayes. We didn't.
Barrister, you didn't put the question before you asked for voting. So
We will learn. When we get here, we will learn.
let me thank you for what you have said. The Senate has a tradition. I have led Senate delegation to speak to several groups that have the same demand as you. The militant from the Niger Delta, religious organizations, traditional rulers, Nigerian Labour Congress, ASU. The tradition of the Senate is to send the leadership of the Senate to speak to the groups. The President and the Speaker are presiding officers. They are not deciding officers. So even if we speak to the President will have to consult with the Senate before a conclusion is reached. So if you are asking us to depart from what we have been doing, we may not move forward. We are anxious that we should dialogue so that we can reach a decision. We want it to be a win-win situation. But if you are insisting that Right Honorable Bajamia Abdullah will be here, and the SP, the Civil Senator Ahmed Lawan should be here, we are not going to move forward. We are departing from the procedure that we have always followed. I've been here since 2011, and that has been the procedure. It's not, we are not showing you any disrespect. We are not saying that you do not matter. No, this is just our tradition, and we are not departing from it.
Sorry. Yes, I think just to reiterate what my leader said, the presiding officers are first among equals. Every senator is the same as any other senator. We are equals in the House. The same thing with House of Reps. And you see, when you are dealing with a system that is of equals, managing such a system is not by force or directive, it's by persuasion. And I think it's important to understand that. The presiding officer can only ask, and every single senator will exercise his own right. So that is why the conversation we are having now is a good step. And I want us to look at it as work in progress. And as we talk, we understand the issues. I'm sure we can get somewhere based on what you are discussing. But then, like my leader said, let it not be that we are here to insist the presiding officers must come here. That is why all other engagement we have with the public, people are selected to come and meet the public and to listen to them. When that is done, it is the Senate that is here. Ordinarily, I should be in the chamber listening to whatever it is that is going to affect my people. But when I'm asked to come here, listen. When I'm asked to come here, I know I'm asked to come and listen to Nigerians. So this is the way it works. So I won't say, no, these are not from my constituents. No, these are my constituents, because these are Nigerians. So the leader of this delegation, what we want to hear from you is what message we should be taking back. Because we are sent here, when we go back, we'll have to tell them this is what they have said. Ours is to report exactly what you have said. We will not edit, we will not do anything other than that. Okay?
And if I may add to that, by the time we end our conversation here, the leadership of Senate, under the guidance and leadership of the Senate President, may then invite the leadership of this group to have a close dialogue. And it's better held under that atmosphere than this type of atmosphere in which we are finding ourselves this morning. So we listen to you as to the message we want us to take back to the Senate.
Thank you very much, distinguished senators.
Great Nigerian women. Greatest Great Nigerian women. We have had you, sir, and we have had your suggestions. Interestingly, when you came, you said you have an idea of what we are here for. So it means that you know why we are here. But we also know, as Nigerian people, that the Senate President is our president. It's not only for the Senate, it's also for Nigeria, because it's listening to everything from the 36 states and the FCT in the chamber. We have not seen him. Maybe because we didn't see him face to face. Maybe that is why he didn't understand how bad the situation of women are. Here this morning, we have seen women cried. Women have wept this morning because of the problems that we face on a daily basis. Our mandate here today, sir, and it's not a mandate of disrespect. It's a mandate of respect for authority, because we know that if we made that kind of request in other countries, the Senate President will come out and say, we are not fighting, we are here, we're just sitting here dancing and waiting. Our mandate today, because we also know that what normally happens is that delegations will be sent to us. So we foresee that one. We knew that at the point maybe a delegation will come. But sir, what happened yesterday was unusual. There might be traditions, there might be conventions. These are traditions that are made by people. It's very possible that such traditions can be amended.
Yes.
We are sending our voices, representing Nigerian women, appealing to the Senate President so that we can go and sleep. Or else, I don't know whether he will feel comfortable sleeping in his own house and we are sleeping here. We are lawyers, we are professors, we are doctors, we are all here. We are going to sleep here. What brought people here of diverse backgrounds, sir? It's not a simple matter, sir. We know you can handle it for us. We have even seen you that will become our allies. But we need to see him, sir. Whether here, whether or there, we need to see him face to face. Thank you, sir. If that is the message that you want to help us to carry back, sir, we would appreciate it if you can help us. And you can also help us to convince him. Just the way you are trying to convince us. And I'm sure because you know how he speaks, you know his face, you know his body language, you'll be able to convince him more. Please, sir, I will not be able to do this because the mandate of these women behind me is that we want to see Senate. We have called his name. Maybe we should call him again. Maybe he can hear.
Yes.
Yes. Great Nigerian women. Greatest Nigerian women. Help us to call Senator Ahmed Lawan. So we have called his name twice this morning. Yes. To try to call him. And sir, we are afraid because tomorrow, sir, we don't want this to happen. Women who are older than us, they are coming here bare chested tomorrow, and that will be an embarrassment for Nigeria. Sir, please, we don't want to get to that level. So we're appealing to you, sir. So please, help us so that this issue can be resolved quickly. Thank you, sir. God bless you, sir.
Thank you.
Ahmed, don't find trouble.
Macham. Yes, sir.
I just want to give some advice.
Yes, sir.
Senator Sabi trying to explain to you the way the Senate works. And I think it's important, as we all protest, that we understand and direct our protest, channel our protest in the right direction. We are not a delegation of the Senate President. We are a delegation of the Senate of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. And so what we are carrying back is to the Senate. The Senate President on his own is just one vote. In fact, he doesn't vote because he's presiding. So the people, this protest should be channeled to. are the voting senators, and they are the ones that have sent us, headed by the Senate President, to come and listen to you. It would be useful, just as advice, if we understand the arguments and the issues, so that when we go back, we tell our colleagues exactly how we feel and exactly what we want. If the Senate President comes here, it is the same thing he's going to do. It's not as if when the Senate President comes here, he will do anything different from what he will do is to come back to the senators and talk to us. So we are trying to speed up your protest. Try and speed up your protest, so that if we carry your issues and your arguments back to our colleagues, then we can fast track what it is that you need. So you are talking to Nigerians. Yeah, if you want all of them to come Madam, whatever it is that you need us to do, send us to God. Thank you.
Another challenge, 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 double challenge. Nigerian women, I am very, very impressed. I am very happy the way to make you a scapegoat. See, women, my fellow women, I just want to appreciate you. I want to appreciate you. I know Nigerian women are very disciplined. I know our women, our Nigerian women are very disciplined. That is what I am going to do. That is why I am appreciating you. We will not accept it. That is why I am appreciating you. How did they vote yesterday? Are you not there? And we are even being disciplined. Why? How did they vote yesterday? I am appreciating you. I am appreciating you. So, okay, I withdraw what I said. What I meant was, I am appreciating you, the way you approach this issue, because it is. Why, madam? We are here because we are all Nigerians, and I want to appreciate the way you have approached this matter. That is what I wanted to say, and that is why I said it's because we women are disciplined. That is what I meant. And then secondly, the message you have given, it is very, very in order that we here are representing all senators, including the female senators, of course. We are part of you, and we all know our problems. So now you have given a message, and if I was told to come and be part of this delegation, I expect that we should be able to understand this particular mission. I appreciate you. We are going back, and I, as a woman, we will always keep struggling. We are not going. We are blocking the second gate.
We want to meet with the principal officers of the National Assembly.
Yes.
What else are you planning with a view to making sure that these demands are met?
When we meet with the presiding officer of the National Assembly, the chairman of the National Assembly, Ahmed Lawan, he will explain to us what transpired yesterday, and then he will tell us how they are going to remedy it. Because we are not going to take it. It's not possible. Now, very soon we'll follow them to their homes. We are still here at the National Assembly. We will block the entrance of his house. He will not be able to leave his house. We are no longer playing with them.
You agree with me that lobby is one of the...
lobby.
I'm coming, ma. I'm coming, ma.
Yes.
Lobby is one of the ingredients of politics. Now, the minority will have their say, the majority will have their say. What are you thinking differently? That is where I'm going.
Thinking differently on their part.
Thinking differently with a view to making sure that you achieve what you are going to achieve.
They are the ones that will come and tell us how they are going to redress it now. But they are the people that made the mistake. How can a sensible person vote against citizenship? A sensible person vote against indigenship? What kind of negotiation are we talking about? They will come and tell us how they intend to redress it. We are here waiting for them. If it will take them 1 month, we are here. We will wait for them.
Now going back to states, this item will be pushed back to states.
Yes.
Do you have the preparation? Do you have the...
We already started working ahead. So we have reached even the state speakers. We know what we are doing. So they must give us a reason for what they did yesterday, or reasons for what they did yesterday. If they are not able to come up with a tangible reason for doing what they did yesterday, then we'll take it up from there. But as we speak and as we are here, they are the people that will tell us how they want to redeem it. It's their image that is at stake.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let me go and pick you. Want to meet the leadership of the National Assembly. What plans do you have differently with a view to making sure that if this protest dies down, you will achieve your aim?
Let me first of all assure you that this protest will not die down. You know why I'm telling you that? For how many years we will say something, they will appease us, everybody will keep quiet. We are all the ones that are in Nigeria. Everybody is seeing what is happening. We know the pains that we are feeling as a nation. Nigeria should not be where it is by now because of the kind of resources we have, both in people, human resource, and also in the kinds of natural resources we have. We know what has happened in this nation over years and what we are seeing from a point of political leadership. Why I am telling you that this will not die down is that we're not ready to wait another 10 years or 5 years for another set of elected leaders for us to go through this process and start again. This time around, I will assure you that it's not dying down, because we are going to ensure that Nigerian women all over this nation arise.
Now assuming without conceding that you eventually get what we want at National Assembly, what plans do you have at the states of the federation? Because what transpires here may likely happen in states of federation where governors are the lords.
Well, as I told you earlier, we are representing a large constituency. We are spread all over this nation. If you are looking for women in business, they are all over the nation. You will ask them if the policies that are existing now are working in their favor. If you are looking for women in any kind of sector, they are all over the nation. It is just a matter of seeing what will happen here and taking it back to the local level, local, state, federal. And then at that point, we will now begin to see. And we're even going global. So it's not just about national, global. But it's all about communicating to our constituency and ensuring that everybody understands what is at stake. And this time around, we stand together as one and ensure that the needle must move.
And finally, have you dissected the problem that culminated in this? Is it historical? It is... My
brother, We all grew up in this nation together. We already know the issues. This is a patriarchal nation. That is number one. We are governed strongly by culture, by tradition, by religion, by family mindsets and traditions and values. Do you understand? So we all already know that. But what we are trying to help our men to understand is that you can't save this nation alone as men. It's not possible. You cannot save this nation alone as men. We are saying let us work together to find a lasting solution forward. That is all we're saying. We are not here to take over. We're not here to compete. We're not here to outsmart the men. We are here to say let us embrace ourselves and together find ways to complement, to find solutions across sectors. We have seen success in the business space in this regard, and we want it now to translate in the public sector and the political space. My name is Hansetu Adegbite. I serve as the Executive Director of Women in Management, Business and Public Service, WIMBIS.
Thank you very much. Let me have it so that